Hey y'all, so today I am making a video for all the beginners out there or all the people who feel like I kind of want to do better on my freestyles. Here are 5 simple steps that I personally use when I'm making my freestyles. Step number 1, of course, it's a popular step. A lot of people are going to tell you the same thing, but it's genuinely true. Think about how you want your freestyle to sound, especially when other people are listening to you, when you're listening to it, what time of the day you want to listen to it, anything like that. Think about how you want it to sound, how it makes you feel, what you're feeling inspired by. Step number 2, a very, very big important step, especially if you take a long time, if you take hours creating a freestyle, creating music or anything like that. Pick a beat from YouTube that is very loopable. And you're like, what does that mean? They all loop. That means a beat that you won't get tired of hearing over and over and over and over again, sometimes for hours. Be sure to pick a beat that you like, but that you can also loop for hours and hours on end. That helps me stay in the zone, stay in the moment, stay on task with it, and not get off task and then think like, I don't even want to make this beat anymore anyway. Okay. Step number 3 is actually a method that rappers actually use for their raps. It's called the mumble method, mumble rap. I don't know if you've heard of it, but once you find your beat, instead of trying to write words over it or rap with it, you just mumble over it. This is helping your pattern recognition as well as figuring out your flow. This will help later when you're freestyling too. It won't just be like, oh man, I don't know how to, what do I say? Hills and hills and hills and gills.
Lottie dottie, hills and hills, hills in the hills, every fish has gills.
You don't have to do none of that. Like, you can just mumble and be like, all right. That tells me at least I want to do a triplet style rap. If I find a beat that's fast enough and I'm like, I don't want to rap too slow on this beat, it's very fast, what could I use? Something that I can still enunciate. That's going to be important for later. Something that I can still enunciate with and keep up with. Okay, I'll just use triplets. All right, and that's going to bring me to step number 4. Step number 4 is, it kind of goes hand in hand with step number 3. It's figuring out your rhyming scheme and replacing the mumbles with words. Experiment, try out different things, like take out the triplets, add in 16th notes only, put in 8th notes, put in a 6th tuplet. And if you're a person that doesn't really have a lot of musical background and you're like, I don't know what a 6th tuplet is, like what, that doesn't make any sense, calm down. Instead, you can just figure out flow. You're still figuring out the rhythm. You're still figuring out, okay, how does this sound? That's all that this is, it's just sounds. Finally, step number 5, after you replaced all the mumbles with words, write literally what you're doing, what you're feeling in the moment, and don't be afraid of being corny. A lot of artists say, Tyler Creator, Doechii, whatever. A lot of artists say this all the time because it's true. You're creating your art. This is going to feel very vulnerable. Next to actual painting and drawing, artists, I feel like the most vulnerable, the second most vulnerable artist could be musicians as well. Just don't be afraid to be corny. And don't think of it as corny. Just think of it as, this is what I'm writing, this is what I'm creating. And you move on to the next bar, you move on to the next verse. You don't spend too much time on it, because then you're gonna overthink it. You're gonna be like, this whole thing is ridiculous. And then you haven't even came up with anything. So, push past the corniness, literally write about what you're doing and what you're feeling in the moment, and eventually that's going to morph into a whole different concept you didn't even know you could come up with. Alright, that is 5 steps for freestyling. I really hope you like this video. I do have some little, tips, recommended advice for you. Make sure you're not writing too many lyrics to where you can't breathe, to where you're rapping to people, you're running out of, hey, you're rapping, make sure you're not running out of breath whenever you're writing or whenever you're performing as well. Make sure you're writing the lyrics good for your enunciation as well. You don't want to write, you know, words that you can't really pronounce that well when you're speaking, and then it translates into your music too. Remember to push past the corniness and rap like it's an expression, like rap with a lot of expression, like you're rapping to kids or you're reading to kids or whatever. Push past the corniness and you got this. And if you have made it to the end of this video with me, thank you. Next video, I think I'll be talking about your tone more and your dialect and how to actually rap without sounding so corny or so monotone, or like you're just now starting rapping. How to genuinely rap like, you know, like you rapped before or something. Make sure to check out my night series, 12 Nights of Freestyles, and make sure to watch and tune in for more videos. Thank you so much, and this is Laz in Motion, out. Bye.